Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us once again. Well, maybe I've handled enough definitions. Now I want to give you a little bit of insight into one particular side of our political spectrum that we have in this country. And I'm going to say something that really is going to piss one particular group off. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to let you know that Democrats hate. Democrats, they hate so many different things and so many different people. They claim to be the side of tolerance and love and inclusion, and they hate it when somebody tries to prove their hypocrisy. We can look backward and not too terribly far to show examples of what I mean. Now, to start with, let's start right here. Democrats hate Latinos. According to Democrats, all Hispanic people are afraid of ICE. Every last one of them is supposed to be afraid of being deported. It doesn't matter if they are here legally or even if they are citizens, whether naturalized or native born. The Democrats think that you are afraid of being deported even if you have not committed any crime at all. They think that you are incapable of proving that you belong here, that they believe that you do not know how to interact with law enforcement in any way unless you are being arrested only because you are not white. For the immigrants, Democrats think that you are only capable of working on farms or in landscaping or housekeeping. They do not want illegal immigrants to be deported, even though a lot of people are out there exploiting these people in the workplace. They're paying them less than slave wages. Even as they have children that are out there being employed illegally and nothing resembling a parent anywhere nearby. But according to Democrats, these conditions must be perfectly acceptable. Next up, Democrats hate black people. You have inner cities with extremely high crime rates, especially violent crime. A majority of these neighborhoods are home to majority black population. These cities are also run by Democrats. The city governments also actively work against trying to stop this crime. They will reduce spending to the law enforcement. They will demonize their police force, literally stop them from enforcing the law. If someone offers to help get the violent crime under control, they act like there is no problem. Even as you have children laying in the street, dead from violence. Democrats also think that black people are stupid. Even black Democrat politicians think black people are stupid. They call laws requiring identification to prove eligibility to vote is hard on people of color because they apparently do not know how to get an identification. Even if it is made possible to get an identification for the purpose of voting without cost to the citizen, Democrats do not think black people are capable of achieving this. Democrats support DEI and affirmative action. They support these programs because they believe that people of color are completely incapable of achieving anything based upon their own merits. Democrats also hate free speech. Democrats are likely to portray conservatives as attempting to silence them. And I have watched numerous protests that are taking place against this current president and administration. No one has stopped them. There has been no police force or military, even a paramilitary force that has gone out there to stop any of these protests. Democrats, however, applied pressure on social media companies to get them to censor people that spoke an opinion other than the official narrative. If a person spoke on social media an opinion that leftists did not like, they campaigned to get them fired from their employment. Take a look at Roseanne Barr, Gina Carano. Democrats love organization called Antifa, short for anti-fascist. An organization that loves to try to stifle any conservative voices in a public setting. Democrats will hold political functions and refuse entry to any contrary voices. Democrats will then complain that their free speech is under attack because they get fired from their jobs when they say disgusting and insensitive things upon the very public murder of a man with whom they disagreed. Democrats only believe in free speech if the speaker only says what they believe. They do not want free speech for opposing views. Probably most egregious, Democrats hate the United States of America. Many leftists publicly state this. They claim they want to defend democracy and that conservatives are a threat to democracy. Consider this. 2024, during the whole primary process, not a single voter on a Democrat ballot cast a vote for Kamala Harris to be the nominee for president for that party. What happened once Joe Biden proved himself to be a completely incapable and he dropped out the race? The party that's so worried about the future of the democracy told you who your nominee was going to be, regardless of what the people may have thought. How democratic. And also, whether you realize it or not, Democrats hate children. Many leftists will actively do whatever they can to dehumanize a human being simply because they have not yet come out of the womb. And this dehumanization is how they justify murdering these children. Democrats think that children should be allowed to medically change their gender with drugs and surgeries that are irreversible and have been studied in other countries and proven to permanently damage otherwise healthy bodies. But no tattoos, that's too permanent. Democrats also hate the people who support and vote for them. Democrats understand that their supporters do not want to put a lot of thought into things. They will just tell you what to think and how to feel. They fully understand the human psyche, and they know what words to use to get you riled up and filled with equal hatred for those that disagree. They will get you to call the opposition horrible names such as fascist, Nazi, racist, any kind of phobe. And all because it's too much of an issue to try to win over people with an argument based upon facts and reason. Know that there is someone somewhere with enough instability to take their words to heart and be violent, thinking that they be violent, thinking that they are doing good with their violence. The Democrats will use this as a reason to disassociate from the one they inadvertently convinced to act, and then demonize that victim that they used. But this is the party of love and tolerance. Only as long as you agree with them. Hey there, everybody. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Please, if you are enjoying the content I'm providing, if you are finding this information useful, go ahead, hit the like, hit the follow. Please hit me up in the comments. Let me know that I'm speaking some truth. Hey, let me know if you have a disagreement. I just want a dialogue here. So whatever you do, just let me know you're listening. And I thank you all for your time.